Hi there, welcome to my channel today. It's Melinda here with you for Colour Blast. I'm sharing this art journal page that I created. In all honesty, I had received this stamp set that I was pretty desperate to use. So I pulled that out and pulled out lots of my Colour Blast products to just have a play, and decided with the clouds and the sayings to go with a rainbow design. As you can see, first up I am just applying a really quick, rather thin coat of white gesso across my page with the old credit card. I'm pretty sure I give that quick blast with, a quick blast with my heat tool, but it does dry super quick. So next up I decided I was going to take the beautiful cloud stamp with all the different textures on it and some grey archival ink. I can't remember the exact colour of it, but I think it's maybe shadow grey. And so I'm just randomly stamping that across the background. I will give that a quick blast with the heat gun as well, make sure it's dry before I start applying colour. So I knew that I wanted like a drippy, coloury, rainbowy look. So this first colour I have not sped up as much as the rest. But as you can see, I just used the nozzle, put a little bit of colour, added some water, I add some more colour, and I spray. I use the nozzle, and using my paintbrush and some water just to make it move because I wanted those drips. This first colour that I'm using is Sunset, and as you can see, I'm just applying colour until I'm happy with the shade that I've got. You will see that I come back over the top of this red right at the end of applying colour. But I have sped up the rest of the process. This colour is the Tangerine Dream, I think. Yeah, Tangerine Dream in the shimmer spray. Then I have used the Saffron, which is a beautiful yellow colour spray. So that's the flat colour. And again, just some water, making it drip down the page, drying it off. This green is Rainforest. This is a beautiful green colour. I absolutely love it. Had difficulty with the nozzle. I really need to remember to, when I have 5 extra minutes when I don't want to play, to clean it properly and see if I can get it working. But the Rainforest, and I'm going in like traditional rainbow colours, Roygb, ROYGB, and well, no V. I'm not a big fan of purple, so I left it off. This colour is the Lagoon, which is the bluey green, and then the last one is Sapphire. Again, just drying that off. I decided that red on the left was a bit more orange than I wanted, so I decided to pull out my bubblegum colour spray. Again, that's just the flat colour, and I've just added that over the top, adding a bit of water, picking up some of the water because I added too much, drying it off with my heat gun, and I'm really happy with how that looks. I do decide to go back in to some of the lighter colours, so the orange and the yellow, just to brighten those up a bit. So I've just sprayed a little bit of the Tangerine Dream, moved that around a bit, and then the same with the Saffron, just spray a little bit more on, move the colour around, and dry it off. At this point, it was late in the evening, I was tired, and I wasn't really sure that I was loving my design so far. But I thought I'll leave the rainbow bit to dry, and I found some scrap white cardstock. I was looking for my Dusty Charcoal embossing powder. I have pulled out 2 different colours there. I think I've got Dusty Charcoal and Steel, and I end up going with the Dusty Charcoal. I'm just going to ink up that same cloud stamp with some embossing ink, sprinkle on my embossing powder, and off camera I will heat set that because I didn't want to do it over where the powder was because it would go everywhere. And I end up doing, I think, 3 of those. Oh, I thought I cut this bit out, sorry. Now these are mixed media embossing powders, so you're not going to get a really clear, 100% accurate coverage like you would with not mixed media embossing powders. But I really love the different texture that you get. So I have fussy cut them out, and this is the next day. And I am doing a little bit more embossing in the background, I decided. I'm using this raindrop stamp set. Raindrop stamp, again with my embossing ink. I'm not sure why I've got that sound. Hopefully I can sort it out before it goes up. So if the sound goes funny when you're watching this, I've got a new computer, and I'm using obviously a new computer and trying to find my way around. So let me know if there is any problems with hearing or anything, please. So yeah, I'm just using my Snow White embossing powder. I didn't want really obvious raindrops, so I've decided to go with the Snow White, which is basically clear with lots and lots of beautiful glitter. It's absolutely stunning. It gives a beautiful texture. So I'm showing you the texture there. And just tidy up my desk quickly so I don't get glitter on everything, because I already had glitter on everything, if truth be told. And so from there I decided I was going to colour randomly some of the raindrops. I've grabbed my Duke Colour Shimmer Dust, and if you've watched my other videos, you know that I just let whatever I've got left over air dry and then just add a bit of water to it to reactivate it. So I'm just using a little paintbrush and going in and randomly applying colour to some of those raindrops. Where the embossing powder is, it's not powder anymore, where the embossed image is, it resists the colour. So you get these really fun little spots of blue in different shapes, in the shape of raindrops, which I thought was really cute. So I'm just going back through and applying a second coat to some of those just to darken the colour up a little bit. Some of it was a bit too wet, so I'm just using a paper towel to dry it up. And coming in now with some more texture, I'm using the Steel Colour Paste and a Dusty Addict stencil. Again, I'm randomly applying some more raindrops. So here is where I decided I was going to stick my clouds down. I've grabbed some foam and I'm just going to chop that up into little pieces. I decided it was easier, especially for the ones on the edges, to apply the glue and the foam to the page rather than to the back of the cloud, because I knew I was going to cut them off. I'm sorry for all the headshots that you get here. But as you can see, I'm just sticking all of that down with some foam, with some fun foam, just for a little bit of texture. I'm going to trim the edges off. Just use my my stamping block to make that cloud stick. I'm coming in with my sentiment here. I can't remember off the top of my head what it says, but something about without rain there can be no rainbows or something to that effect. And I've just stamped off around the page just for an extra little bit of texture. Making sure I clean my stamps. I'm making more of an effort this year to make sure I'm cleaning them. I decided I wanted some black splatters to go with my black stamping, so I grabbed my black heavy gesso, bit of water, mix it up with a paintbrush, and then apply splatters. This gives a beautiful flat black splatter. There was a little bit of gesso hanging over the edge, so a little bit of a close-up for you, and then straight into the close-up photos. I ended up really loving what I did with this after my initial, I'm not really sure I love this. Here are the close-ups. If you do have any questions, please make sure you leave them below. You can see in this close up here the raindrop. I love that. It looks so cool. Yeah, if you do have any questions, please leave them below. Make sure you subscribe to both the Colour Blast YouTube channel and my own. I'll leave links to each in both of the videos that I post. I hope this inspires you to get out your products and have a play. When you get something new, just pull it out and have a play with it. It's the best way to get to know it. Thank you ever so much for stopping by, and I will see you again in the very near future. Have a fantastic scrappy day. Thanks.